I see different people in compromised positions, obviously, and the people that are very successful are people not based on religion or any race, anything like that, but their positive attitude. And the people that heal better are people with a positive attitude. And I was wondering, by any chance, in all your extra time, do you talk with scientists, and are you open to a
yes.
study on how a lifetime of compassion, maybe how your brain looks or how your organs look, or
Since my childhood, I have keen interest about nature and also small toys. Some
Mechanics,
No.
mechanical objects, yeah.
So, my curiosity, how it works. Then, some of these toys, there's some little motor.
Motor, yeah.
So it worked with some battery. So I developed interest about electricity. So I developed interest about science. And then after I came to India, more opportunity. So now last 30 years, I have serious discussion with scientists, mainly 4 fields: cosmology, neurobiology, physics, particularly quantum physics, then psychology. So very helpful. After more than 30 years, serious discussion with scientists, it become very clear, mutual benefit. We learn many useful information from them. To them, they also found useful information about psychology, these things. With scientists, I never discuss about next life or salvation, these things. This is something exclusive, but common also because of the subject we discuss. So very helpful.
good.
So sometimes the late Varela,
Francesco Varela,
a great scientist, at the same time Buddhist. So he used to say a certain comment when he give, he say, now with Buddhist cap. Then another sort of subject start. Then he now cap of scientist. So now, some extent, I also do that.
Okay.
So I have 2 caps, because of
scientist.
scientist cap and
Buddhist.
Buddhist cap.
Thank you very much for wearing those caps.
And actually, I think I never sort of propagate Buddha Dharma in, I said, non-Buddhist country. And I never feel so one religion is best. I never say that. Best means according one individual to some individual, this religion is best, we can say. But in terms of community, this religion is best, we cannot say. So therefore, the Western nation, historically, the Judeo-Christian background and to some extent Islam. So it is much better, safer to keep your own faith, much better. However, you see, one, I think, unique thing in Buddha's teaching, he mentioned, all my follower, monks, students, or scholars should not accept my teaching out of faith, out of devotion, but rather critical sort of investigation and experiment. So that's very similar that of scientific way of approach. At the beginning, you remain skepticism. Me also, some, you see, I feel a little shy in the front of some Buddhist brothers. Sometimes you see Buddha's Jataka story. Jataka.
Buddha's previous life stories.
Sometimes I'm a little skeptical whether that's true or not. So the Buddha's teaching, shunyata, anattma theory, yes, we can prove that with reason, and the reason based on our own kasota experience. So these, his teaching, wonderful. Some of the story, sometimes I don't know. Because the research lama thabachingi, lama sobol tansach.
There's in fact a Tibetan saying that too much devotion on the part of the students may spoil the teacher and turn him into a sort of a charlatan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Your Holiness. Namaste. In the Christian tradition, a lot of it's talked about, forgiveness is talked about a
Yes.
lot. And how do you, like I saw the movie 10 Questions for the Dalai Lama, and one of the interviews was with one of the monks that had been tormented in China. And that they come to you in India, and when you talk with them, they are able to let go of those resentments and grant forgiveness. So could you tell us a little bit about how that works for you personally and how you help others with that? And then my second question is, if you were an American, who would you vote for president?
First question. Ka.
Forgiveness. Forgiveness korisha. Forgiveness.
Yes, yes.
Now the kasanya matano kutu kundunya kati chushu bachige lonya tebins na olia pene tupunya nyonya ke trabat dege koranzo kundun jeje ani kemelia do dangsem de mashisu se ne sebate tu jen labutus tizati kundun ngone ani di tolia madis nyamne na yo na stide se shekero jisen tiwni bati ari
Dishes. So first part, not just my advice. You see, 2,000 years old, the Buddhist tradition. Yeah. So I think I can tell you, one old monk, I know him before 1959. Then after 59, he remained Chinese gulag about 18 years, 17 or 18 years in Chinese gulag. So in early 80, he come to India. He got the permission come to India. Since we know each other before, very close, one old monk, a wonderful monk. So then he told me during, I think 17 or 18 years in Chinese gulag, he faced some dangers. And I thought maybe danger on his life. And I asked him, what kind of danger? Then he answered, danger of losing compassion towards Chinese perpetrator. So they consider, you see, forgiveness is very key, sort of important practice. So losing compassion towards because of Chinese perpetrator,
perpetrators
he considered dangerous. So as a result, now his age, now 90, almost 99-year-old, is his mind clear and physical.
except for a bent kind of back because of his years of labor in the gulag.
Like that. Then many other, they mentioned to me during their experience in Chinese prison or gulag. They say, best period for practice of altruism. Like that. So this is not something because of my idea. Simply, you see, 1,000-year-old Buddhist teaching, like that. Then second question, I wish I should be American citizen. Then I have the right to vote. So I am not American citizen, so I am neutral.